Inside the glowing boutique, the air still shimmered from the mystery they had just uncovered. Across the polished floor, Cinnamon darted after a tiny golden butterfly, paws tapping like hurried questions. The butterfly floated higher, weaving past display tables and rising toward a tall bookshelf near the back wall. Cinnamon stopped, barked once, then twice. The entire shelf trembled. A low rumble rolled through the room. Slowly, almost ceremonially, the bookshelf shifted aside. Behind it, a hidden door opened, and golden light poured into the boutique like sunrise spilling through a secret window.
Ah! Alaila, I am fashionable, not fearless!
Sometimes the next chapter opens before we are ready.
Cinnamon wagged once, proud and certain, then trotted straight through the doorway, as if the invitation had always been meant for Cinnamon alone.
Well, there goes the tiny boss.
Alaila smiled and followed. Milano gave one dramatic sigh and swung after her. Beyond the hidden door waited an old Italian workshop, frozen in quiet wonder. Sketches covered the walls. Golden thread rested on worn wooden tables. Unfinished shoes stood beside leather pieces, cut with impossible precision. Antique sewing tools gleamed beneath the soft glow of hanging lamps. And in the very center of the room sat a vintage suitcase, caramel brown with gold buckles, breathing with a gentle light of its own. Cinnamon approached first, nose twitching. The little dog circled the suitcase, sniffed the corner, and tapped it with one paw. Click. The buckle sprang open. A whirlwind exploded from inside. Ribbons, sketches, shimmering dust, scraps of leather, tiny glowing threads, and flashes of gold spun upward until the whole room became a storm of fashion and light.
My leather, my structure, my emotional stability.
Alaila scooped up Cinnamon. Milano clutched Alaila's sleeve. The floor vanished beneath them. The workshop spun, the light roared, and then everything disappeared. They landed on cobblestones beneath a warm Italian sky. Florence, 1958, breathed around them in elegant motion. Classic cars rolled past. Music drifted from a nearby cafe. Women moved through the street in graceful dresses, and men in tailored suits crossed the square with the easy polish of another era.
Wait, are we vintage now?
Beside them, the suitcase settled upright and opened just enough for a glowing golden card to rise into the air. It floated toward Alaila like a message delivered by time itself.
To understand the future of style, you must first honor the hands that shaped it.
Cinnamon barked and raced toward a small leather workshop just off the street. Alaila and Milano hurried after Cinnamon and stepped inside. At a work table near the window, an elderly artisan sat stitching a handbag by hand. Every movement was steady. Every pull of thread was exact. The room smelled of leather, polish, and patience. The artisan looked up as if visitors from another time were the most natural thing in the world.
I have been waiting for you.
People really need to stop saying that. It is dramatic. That is my job.
The artisan smiled and placed the nearly finished handbag on the table between them.
Luxury is not made quickly. It is made with patience, purpose, and pride.
Alaila reached out and touched the leather with new attention, not as a shopper admiring beauty, but as someone finally seeing the hours hidden inside it.
Every stitch has a story.
And every person who carries it adds the next chapter.
Alaila looked around the workshop again and understood something she had never fully named before. Fashion was not only what people wore when the work was done. Fashion was also the care, the courage, and the craft that came first.
So the secret ingredient is not just style. It is devotion with excellent stitching.
The artisan nodded. The suitcase began to glow again at the doorway, brighter now, as if the lesson had opened the path to another one. Cinnamon turned first, ears lifted, ready to run toward whatever era waited next.